What can you do to separate yourself from the pack? What can you do to make yourself stand out, to be more profitable, more attractive? Well, that's the question that I was just asked by a couple hundred of business owners in a master class that I was holding. And the answer is you can't do anything. In fact, the answer is that you should stop doing. If you really want to stand out from the masses, don't ask yourself, what can I do? Consider asking yourself, what should I stop doing? And here's the reality of life and business. So many of us as business owners, as individuals, consumers, parents, spouses, significant others, kids, friends, family members, we are doing too much. Think about it. Even if we only did one thing in each of those categories, as parent, as friend, as employee, as owner, as whatever, we would find ourselves doing and doing and doing. And oftentimes we're doing things that we should not be doing at all. So we want to ask, well, Neil, what should I be doing? That is the question. What should you be doing? You know, the first thing that I want you to answer is, who are you trying to impress or work for, right? Before we can say, what should I do? We should say, who am I trying to serve? So we want to identify our audience. If we can identify our audience, guess what our audience will often tell us? You shouldn't be doing this, this, or this. If you are working for one type of clientele, if you have this type of goal, if these are the people whose attention you're trying to attract, why are you doing what others who are not trying to attract them are doing? Now, let's say you've gotten that part down. You've identified your audience. The next thing we want to do is really narrow our focus, get crystal clear, laser focused on what it is that we want to accomplish. Then the question is, we'll go from what should I do to why am I doing this in the first place? If you get laser focused and you identify your audience, you're going to find out that much of the busy activities, those things that are not yielding a return, that might be wearing you out or just making you one of, also ran just like everyone else, you'll find that you stop doing those things. And then ultimately, number three, we want to make sure that we embrace our uniqueness. So while we stop doing other things, what if you started really being you? Besides, last I checked, there was only ever one of you made. And that's exactly what I just told hundreds of small business owners. Stop trying to be them. Stop trying to be so great and do everything that others in this room are doing. What if you stopped doing so much? If you identified your audience, you got very specific about who it is that you want to serve. If you narrowed your focus with laser-like precision, and then you said, let me start being me. I believe that is the winning formula, and it's going to make you a lot more sane in the process instead of trying to be like them. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Share some of your feedback. What are you going to stop doing today? Not tomorrow, next week. What are you going to stop doing today? Who is your audience? How are you going to laser focus? And what are you going to start embracing about yourself? Because there's not another like you. Remember to share this content with friends. If you know someone you think that would benefit from this content, I would appreciate that little gentle introduction. Remember that I love you, God loves you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And until the next time I see you or you see me, don't be average, be world renowned. Peace.